Hello and welcome to the award-winning Plymouth After Dark. We're having some technical difficulties because
What's that right there?
the cameraman has no clue what he's doing.
Right there.
What are you pointing at? All right, I assume we're really on. I'm here with a guest, and I'm going to have him introduce himself because I can't quite understand.
I'm here. I don't know why I'm zoomed so far out, but I'm here.
You forgot me! You forgot me! Oh, I wish he was.
Here's our guest.
You-
What happened to that shot?
Hello.
I'll fix them.
Okay, this is the best show on television, as you can see.
It is an award winner.
It is an award-winning television show, and you can see why. Okay, and someday I'd like somebody to explain the award to me, but at any rate, here we are. We're at 130 Court Street, and we're here with
Rich Goulart.
the
The great Ricky. But see, right now I'm Rich Goulart.
Rich Goulart. Okay.
Dun dun dun!
Now I am the great Ricky.
You like those sound effects?
Yeah, the sound effects are
They're
awesome.
high quality.
So, all right. First, we're going to do an interview with Rich, and then we're gonna move on to the great Ricky.
Good enough. Okay.
Whomever. So, I hope we're recording because I'm talking.
Oh, we're recording. Can you hear me out there?
Oh my God! Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, so you got into public access, and you do a show called I'm Interviewing Here! The show is not called I'm Interviewing Here, folks at home. The
No, it's
show is called,
Tokon Retsu in the world of Japanese professional wrestling.
okay, and the show is on at,
Well, as of next week, it'll be on 8 to midnight on Fridays and 8 to 10 on Saturday and Sunday. Right, Dave? Thank you.
is it going to be on after our show still?
I don't know.
Because it was on after our
I
show.
really haven't paid attention to when your show's on right now.
Our show was on before your show, but I guess that doesn't matter. What brought you
I'm
into...
replacing Mark Lordslaw.
No, don't say that name. What brought you into public access? What brought you into...
A car.
At any rate, no, I mean, what made you decide to come down and get into it? How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it basically since PAC TV opened in, I guess it was the spring of '98. I was in
Okay.
the first studio class that they had, and had an idea already for the show, and started doing it almost immediately, basically almost on my own at that point.
Now, where did you get this idea for the show?
Well, it come to me like a vision, burnt across the night sky. It said, "Boy, don't American wrestling pretty much suck."
Okay, I think a couple of members of our studio audience would have something to say about that, but...
Well, I'm not talking about the wrestling entertainment factor. I'm talking the actual in-ring wrestling. For the most part, it's just not on the same level.
What kind of level is it on in Japan? Because I personally can't afford to go to Japan every week to watch it like you can.
Well, okay, every week. Well, there you go. If
Well,
you
I have
watch
watched a
it,
couple of
see it.
Taukan Rasputin.
Rasputin, yes. Choke on Rasputin.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Well, the difference is that in Japan, much of the storytelling, which would have Vince McMahon in his throat bobbing at a mile an hour here, would instead be done within the context of the matches. Now, there are angles run, but they're less important and less regularly done.
Okay.
There's more focus on what's going on in the ring, and the actual execution of the in-ring stuff is therefore much more important and much...
So you're saying that the Japanese are far superior to us in almost every way, including wrestling?
You said in every way, I said including wrestling.
You're not part Japanese, are you?
No, I am not.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So you're involved with this Japanese wrestling thing. It's not going anywhere. You're making these television shows. Now, you actually go to watch these in Japan?
Yes, I do.
Why? I mean, how often?
Oh, this will be my third trip since January of '99.
Oh, so you've only gone 3 times?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Why don't you, when you go, bring a camera with you and tape it and then put it on the channel as Rich's Japanese Adventures?
You know, I've actually thought about doing that, and, adding things in with that. I actually have several tapes of footage from the last couple times I went. Not so much wrestling, though. In fact, one of them's a Ueno Park Zoo, and wouldn't that be funny to do?
Actually, the more interesting thing that I would want you to do is while you're over there, zoom in on a lot of hot-looking women. Because as Mike will tell you, Asian women are good-looking.
Yeah, is this where we throw up the picture of Aja Kong?
Who? Audra Cum?
Aja Kong.
Audra Cum.
Aja
Okay.
Kong. She is a Kong, as in King Kong. Aja
Oh, is she
Kong.
related?
Very nearly.
She's.
She's related to you?
No,
to King Kong.
King Kong.
Jason.
That's not funny. It's not funny at all. Who's Audra
That was
Kong?
funny.
Aja Kong's one of the monsters type of wrestlers
that say?
Exist in the women's wrestling in Japan.
Why don't you put up hotnudechicks.com? Okay, so they're really disturbing in there, and they're annoying. But that's our studio audience. What can I say? Mike, do you have any questions?
What?
I don't know. I don't know what this
Can you
guy's
hear me?
about. Yeah, we can hear you. Mike's got a question about general wrestling.
I heard that there are a lot of coliseums and stadiums and stuff in Tokyo.
Yeah, there are just a ton of stadiums in Tokyo.
So what? There's racetracks out there. I don't care.
No, but it's one city, albeit a big one, and there's maybe 25 different stadiums they run in Tokyo. that
For
different
wrestling?
promotions run, yeah. Well, they aren't exclusively for wrestling. The Tokyo Dome is a baseball stadium, but on the 7th of April, the biggest promotion over there, New Japan Pro Wrestling, has a show there. They'll probably draw in the vicinity of, in the range of 60,000 people for the
Oh,
wrestling,
okay.
with the first floor tickets, the first section, which is probably 25 rows deep, going for about $300 a seat. The cheapest tickets to that, I think, are
I'll
50.
tell you what I'm not going to next year, or in April. Actually, Mike does have a question of wrestling people that know about wrestling. And it hasn't been proven yet, or disproven conclusively. Did or did not Andre the Giant sit on and kill a midget?
That happened.
He keeps saying it happened.
I know of nothing like that ever having happened.
1991.
Did he die in 91?
Yeah, probably because he's not a midget.
It caused a gastric infection.
Oh, he couldn't get it out. Kept crawling up.
Speaking of that, you know the really huge black guy that's in the commercial now where he swallows up the, in the sumo commercial? Have you seen
No.
that?
What commercial?
Well, anyway, he was on sumo wrestling against Jay Leno last night, which I thought was kind of funny. You haven't seen the commercial? I don't
No.
remember what it's for.
No, I
be
haven't
honest.
seen that. Okay,
He's huge. He's beyond gigantic.
now let's.
Anyone else know what that commercial's for?
I was absent the day it aired.
I was absent the day it was filmed.
Feminine napkins.
However, that's probably true. You know, actually, we watch some television once in a while, aside from PAC TV, and we see these nasty, nasty commercials. What?
There's television other than PAC TV.
Apparently
No.
there is. There's this whole universe of channels.
Yeah,
But at any rate,
after you turn the TV on, you can hit the channels up and down. It doesn't just stay on channel 3. Yeah. That's why the channel 3 thing, it can change. It's why it can show more numbers.
Oh my goodness.
but there's no point in it because you can watch award-winning films, award-winning shows on this channel.
That's right.
So don't change your channel. What's your problem over there, Dave?
He was agreeing.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's right. I mean,
There's
they're
no problem. He's got his
multi-award
baseball cap
winning
on.
in some cases.
It's not yours.
Hey, we've got an award. It
They
was
weren't
for.
multi-award winning, though.
We're not multi. We're.
You guys are going to put it on the table.
Uni award winning.
I forgot it at home.
Yeah, but
Or maybe uni.
It's in a glass case. I have to open the glass case up. I have to switch it with a pound of sand to get it off and all this. It's a real difficult process.
we have to call the alarm people too when we do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
In case something did go.
Deactivated.
Because it sends spikes out and kills the person that opens it on, you know, anyway. So why don't we do an interview with the amazing Ricky Schroeder?
Oh, well, I can't help you there.
Oh my goodness.
Or
You mean with the great Ricky?
the great Ricky.
It's not going to be much of a different interview since we were already talking about Japanese wrestling. Okay. There you
Who
go.
is the great Ricky?
It's just an on-air persona, basically, for the
Okay.
Japanese wrestling thing. The term "the great" is used in front of a lot of different wrestlers over there. A couple of them would be the face-painted wrestlers Muda and Kabuki. And with that, I also took, my name is Richard, which, by the way, also means king. And so I took the name of one of the most famous wrestlers over there, Ricky Choshu. Similar enough to Ricky, means the same thing. So I used that for the on-air persona.
Okay.
There you go. That's,
So you're not like crazier when you're wearing the glasses?
no.
I thought you could
I
do
am,
like
however, blind.
superhero tricks or something.
No, I'm just plain, my superpower when I put on the glasses, I become blind.
Really? They're
Yeah.
peril-sensitive glasses then. That means they protect you from seeing any problem, any peril.
Well,
I
not,
think my prom date's back there.
Oh, that's your prom date. Where's my prom date?
That's him, not me.
Oh, I got sidetracked. Literally
there's a
sidetracked.
surprise.
I hate when people say That's like the worst thing in the world. If I were a Japanese wrestler, what would they call me?
Loser, I think.
No.
Would be one of-
I'm thinking something I'm thinking something translated to,
Rich, they call him Jobber to the Stars.
Yeah.
I think they might translate it loosely to large member. What would they call Mike?
Large member of the weasel family?
No, large
Mike
member.
would be, no, see, I don't know enough Japanese to come up with a name, but probably something like
That's apparent in
the
your commentary.
frog that, Dan, help me with this? The frog,
The snake you're staring at will be the poison of the world.
there you go.
The snake you're
The
staring
frog
at?
the snake is staring at will be the poison to the world.
What in the heck does that mean?
Damn if I know. But that's the problem when you have when translating Japanese into English.
How about Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola?
Bite the
That would
wax
be it.
tadpole?
What?
Bite the wax tadpole.
In katakana, I'm trying to figure out if anything changes. I'm trying to figure if we have to add an O sound somewhere.
For what?
Because just the way it works when you translate English phrases into Japanese, it's all
Coca-Cola,
there are-
oh.
It's a syllabic alphabet that they use. for that.
Slavic?
Syllabic.
Oh, my bad.
Syllable-based in nature, if you
Oh,
will.
syllable-based.
Yes, syllabic.
Slavic.
Okay.
At any rate, where's my prom date?
Which one?
You know,
Oh yeah. I'll do
We got to scan in Aja Kong here.
Aji, your mom. So, we're as always, we're giving the people of Plymouth a great show. Even when our shows are boring, they're great shows. You agree, right?
Absolutely.
The great Ricky.
They are an award-winning show.
I thought that you could like jump around and fly when you put those on. I was quite disappointed, actually. I
Well-
thought that
I can jump around and fall.
jump around and fall. Well, you
Well, I got two of the
Do
letters.
you care to try that?
Not really. Again, I can't see, which is part of the reason why I fall.
Why can't you see? Are they like painted?
You can be the great Jason, or the great JC.
I'll be large member, loosely translated. Okay, these are dark.
Yep.
I'm wearing peril-sensitive sunglasses. In a moment, I will be blocked from viewing anything at all that might bother me. Or,
You can still see Mike, right?
no, I can't see Mike. I wonder why. Why can't I see Mike? I see everybody else but Mike.
you see this?
No, I can't see that.
Okay, it's good.
Where'd you get such dark glasses?
Well, at a store.
I know there's going to be a Japanese thing here about
Yeah,
these glasses.
Japanese store, I believe loosely translated as Birading 19.
So the gay store.
Okay.
That's where I got my shirt. They ran out though. I had to order special.
I ran into them. They reminded me of Japanese wrestlers' glasses that he wears.
Doing that.
Hey, put it back.
Whoa!
Put it back. Put it back on me.
It's the ghost. It's the ghost of your prom date.
What do you think? Mine are bigger.
I don't know about that.
They are.
At least they're real.
Hers are real.
Yeah.
Trust me, hers are real. I've touched them. What do you think you do on the prom? That's enough of that. Okay.
That's Jennifer Love Hewitt, and your Jason loves Jason. Is that?
I've met her. She was my ex-girlfriend. I've met her. She's my ex-girlfriend. Duh, she was my ex-girlfriend. Of course I
But it
met
was
her.
after she dated me.
She never dated you. She laughed at you every time she looked at you. So you're into
Yeah,
this
She never.
this Japanese wrestling.
Puroresu.
What?
Puroresu.
I dumped her.
Puroresu ringu.
I dumped her. Don't try to put it on me.
Oh, okay.
I got tired of that girl.
I bet.
She had too many issues with her, and she wasn't pretty
Too much
enough.
baggage.
Yeah, that's what you called him.
If you guys only knew, but they don't have any nude pictures of her on the internet yet, that I know of. If you know about them, send me an email, please.
Have you? And I'm sure you've researched.
Oh, I haven't researched that one yet. Mike knows where all the ones for Cameron Diaz are.
Yeah, you go to the Cameron Diaz Internet Shrine.
Just out of curiosity, is anybody else bored in here except for me?
No.
Usually the show's much more
I know
lively.
why.
Usually the show's much more lively
He puts
than
me
this.
on. Is that why? Is it me?
It
Well,
must
maybe
be.
because of the superhero factor. You were expecting all this crazy stuff, and it's just not
I
happening.
was let down, I'll have to admit. I was let down by the great Ricky.
I could power slam you through the table.
I'd rather not do that at the moment.
See?
So have you been involved in wrestling, I would gather from that comment?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people do stupid things that they're not necessarily really involved in, and I'd be one of them.
That sounds
what-
like Jason's life.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, the execution of a few moves certainly doesn't make you a pro wrestler.
Oh, so you don't go on one of these backyard wrestling things.
Backyard wrestling, no. I have wrestled professionally on a handful of occasions, but nothing that would be worth putting on television, though it has aired in Duxbury.
I'd like to see it. What show were you on in Duxbury, if I might ask?
Talking weaseling, talking wrestling.
Talking weaseling. We had him on our show now. I want you to know he's a good guy.
He certainly is.
And he makes a quality television show. And that clown in the beginning, that's a good part. I like that. Clown in the beginning.
Bye-bye.
The only problem is we've talked more wrestling tonight than that show's ever talked
Yeah, in its 10-year history
in its
combined.
10-year history. Yeah. No, I don't think so. Click. No.
You might have a question. So bye. So long.
You know, when you call, you might want to try having a question in mind.
Yeah, but don't ask it because you will get cut off.
He did have those hot chicks on though.
Props. I want to say my props to.
Just for the record, those
David.
hot chicks replaced me as co-host.
So which was better?
Well,
It took
consider.
3 of them to replace you.
Oh.
In many
Oh.
ways, yes.
Oh no, those three were not
I didn't mean it that
of
way.
not of sound quality. The quality you may get a lot for $200, but it may not be quality. Trust me.
Might be really old too.
Might be from the 70s. That's all I got to say about that one.
City Lights.
Oh, jeez. Where's your cigar? We haven't seen much of him in a while. Whatever happened to that guy?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
I don't remember his name.
I think it's my.
I remember his first name. Yeah, that's it. But we haven't seen him around in a while. It's kind of interesting. I'd like to see his show. I don't know what happened to it. But at any rate,
I believe it went the way of the dodo.
you don't call me a dodo.
I don't believe I meant to.
What do you think of our show?
Hey Jason.
What?
I forgot to hit reset, so I don't know how long to run the show for exactly.
Excellent.
As if I'm surprised.
Well, we've done that what, like twice before?
Well, let's see.
It's
It's
like our 20th show, our 20th anniversary.
11:30 now. So, yeah, we only do one show a year, so it's the 20th anniversary show.
Wow.
Right.
Excellent.
You should be happy that you're on the 20th anniversary show.
That explains why we're so good at it tonight.
We've almost been doing this show for a year, which means we run out of
In
material.
theory, you
folks.
should have 52
If
episodes,
you
right?
no, if you
I said in
have
theory.
Who, me?
if you have any ideas for jokes, please send them to P.O. Box. The number on your screen. Number on your screen. Number on your screen.
You know, even with the glasses on, I could tell there was no number on the
Throw
screen.
a PSA. Throw a PSA up. Come on. Do it.
I don't have
No.
I don't care. Grab one.
some around here.
Throw some Japanese wrestling on. Well, we can see what that is. No, don't do that. Throw up a PSA. I want to see some PSAs. There's a little tape there of them. Just Play them. It's fun. I really should have prepared for this show. What do you think?
Heard of that.
Have you seen our show?
Yes, I have.
Then you know our show is normally top notch.
The only tape that I could find were the Rollins they used for the Hacky Awards.
What Rollins?
You know, like when they showed a clip from our show?
Gee, I wonder if it just happened to be set there.
Because-
I gotta ask you, why is this all oily?
You were here sitting down first.
So what do you think of Plymouth? You live in Plymouth, I assume.
I do live in
What
Plymouth,
do you think of the great town of Plymouth?
America's hometown.
It's not my hometown.
Nobody's hometown. Well, it was somebody's hometown, but they got killed, didn't they?
Who's they?
Never mind. Getting too political then.
Oh.
About the Womps.
Oh, the Womps.
Oops, this is gonna be aired. They won't like.
What is?
Noag
What
people.
would be a
I
Womp?
have a PSA to show you.
All right, show us the
Excellent.
PSA.
Let's see the PSA.
I love seeing PSAs.
You may get cancer, but I doubt you'll get the truth from cigarette companies. They keep saying
No, I think that's
you
her
get
voice.
hooked on cigarettes, even though many smokers who lose their vocal cords can't quit. I'm Janet Sack. I was among the cigarette addicts, and I convinced many young people to smoke. I hope
Hey, she was hot.
I could convince you not to.
I mean, isn't that the one thing they missed there? Is we're supposed to catch her voice, but who wanted her to talk anyway? And
Could you hear it out there?
I have never been a quitter.
I am Kane.
That was a good one. Play another one.
There's probably just a whole bunch more.
I quit smoking in 1983, and now I have to talk with the microphone.
Oh, there's one with a guy.
Okay.
Not that anyone can see it.
Is it the Marlboro Man?
No, I'm queuing it up. Give me a second.
Does your crew whine like this?
I think they're going to.
I mean, they're constantly whining.
Maybe they'll get to your little brother
Oh,
or
is this the
sister,
truth shit
or maybe
again?
they'll get to the kid down the block. But one thing's perfectly clear to me. The tobacco companies are after children. Why? Because tobacco companies know that 90% of smokers start as children before they know better. Of course, marketing to kids is unethical, so they just deny it. I'm Victor Crawford. I was a tobacco
good
lobbyist for
marketing
5 years, so I
strategy.
know how tobacco companies work. I lied. And I'm sorry.
I was trying to get.
You
back
know
at
who's
the-
not sorry about lying? The #1 guy who did propaganda for Hitler. He still lives in Germany, and he's happy as he can be. The guy who did propaganda in the United States.
Jeremy?
I can't remember his
And
name.
who's this Jeremy character?
I can't remember his name. The guy who did the propaganda, Franz Capra, I think it was, or Frank Capra, whatever his name is, in America, regrets it. He constantly has a picture with him of the Nazi war camps, and he looks at it every day to affirm that what he did was right. Isn't that amazing?
Yep.
He made the, what the heck was that name? It was an awesome
I found one
one.
with your
Why We
girlfriend
Fight.
on it.
Why We Fight. You did?
Yeah.
Well, you know, a not so interesting anecdote about these cigarette commercials is that in Japan they actually have a cigarette called Philip Morris cigarettes.
Really?
Yep.
Well, Philip Morris is the actual name of the company.
Right.
What the hell did you say?
I was talking about Morris the cat.
Morris
He
the
died,
cat.
you know.
Did he really?
Yeah. Several years ago now, but I don't think it was smoking.
You're sure it's not smoking?
I'm pretty sure. Although, considering
It might have been
cigarette sales-
secondhand smoke
It could have
from.
been secondhand smoke, and it should
the
be
owner.
pointed out that no other product kills 1 out of every 3 users.
I like that one. I like those
the
commercials.
The bungee jumper, as if it's not stupid enough, they're grabbing a can of soda that explodes.
No, I didn't see
Explode.
that.
I like the one where that
Explode.
girl's putting the stuff on her face and she catches on fire.
Yeah, that's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah, Brit is it?
.com.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the new smoking commercials are definitely more interesting. The anti-smoking commercials. However, the smoking commercials are more interesting.
How did the wire get on the outside of your shirt?
Whoa!
It's pretty amazing like that. I'm just kick ass. Anyway,
He used to have a shirt with so much going on that you almost don't notice the wire.
Yeah.
at any rate, do you know where your children are? Because if they're watching this show, they have serious, serious problems. And they will go to school tomorrow, and they will talk about it, and they will find out that their friends watch it, and then there's going to be a crisis in Plymouth and Kingston.
If they go to school tomorrow, they've already got problems.
Our show's on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Well, we're taping on a Friday.
Doesn't matter what we're
I can't help
taping
but your
on.
lack of continuity in reality.
It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday unless it's Thursday.
Well, it's Saturday now in Japan.
It's Japan. Yeah, Japanese wrestling. Yeah.
You ever had a 14-hour plane flight?
Not on purpose. No.
Wow. Well, it'd be kind of bad to be on it accidentally, wouldn't it?
But then it goes. What did you say? Say that again. Go on. Say it. Whatever you
Dan
said.
I
said
didn't say anything.
What do you say about bricks? Bring it on! Bring it on!
Why don't you sing a real American song?
No.
I am a real American. Fight for your right. Is this David?
I think it's fight for the rights of every man.
That's what it is. Fight for my rights.
When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. What's the next line?
When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside,
Yeah.
and you found something about your
That's
pride.
right. You gotta be a man, something hide.
I am a real American.
When you hurt my something, you hurt my pride.
I was actually born American. Can you believe
Why
it?
do I know that song?
That's why I have these strange morals, because you probably grew up in about the same time frame as I did, and watched Saturday morning cartoons. Wrestling.
Not a lot of difference sometimes.
That's what I meant. What about Japanime, huh? Good
My
stuff.
sister's into that crap.
It's soft porn, man.
Well, what you
Oh,
have to
yeah, that
understand
sounds
about
good.
anime is what you're going to start off with. You're going to start off with a bunch of characters. First off, you're probably going to have a mega death scene at the beginning. Then you're going to have scantily clad women who appears the only
Usually are
reason for them
lesbian.
to exist is to turn into some kind of bug or reptile.
Right.
Oftentimes, things will protrude from areas you would otherwise not see on television.
If I were a Pokemon character,
Yes,
what would I be?
Snorlax.
What's Snorlax?
That big fat one.
Is he? What kind of animal is it?
I think he's a Snorophagus. I don't know what he is.
Cephalophagous. What kind of
He's
thing was that? Oh, that's that
guy
chick
who
I
sleeps
took to
a
the
lot.
Grammys. She wasn't wearing that, though.
I helped her out with her tape. I
Double-sided
had to
tape.
label it left and right.
One more use for duct tape.
Oh, all of a sudden, if I got a new red.
How did
green
she do
flag
it?
back.
Oh, she, lapped duct tape around herself and stuck it to her nipple. I mean, duh. That's what I would have done in that situation.
Well, of course, you probably didn't have to do it to the nipple. You could have done it higher. It would have hurt less.
But there's no fun in that.
What do nipples say in Braille, Jason?
Suck me.
And we're out.